And as students return from fall break, well, families are raising concerns about textbook costs for their kids. Tonight, Rachel Krause looks into the problems this protocol is causing and one plan to fix it.
It is a huge chunk of change. It's one of the biggest single bills we pay in a year. And that's true, I think, for a lot of middle class families.
Textbook rental fees hit many Hoosier families hard. For Rachel Burke, an Indianapolis mom of 3 and president of the Indiana PTA, she'll shell out hundreds this year in fees just for one of her children. It's a burden for many, especially those on fixed incomes.
You have families that really, truly cannot afford to pay it, and honestly shouldn't be paying it, that have had to pay it and have gotten into situations where they owe districts money.
The state does allow for families in need to apply for textbook assistance, but Burke says many families don't know about the fees until they're due, much less the waivers they'd need beforehand to get those fees wiped out, instead finding themselves on the hook for hundreds. A report from the Education Commission of the states found Indiana is one of just 8 states where parents pay those textbook fees, not the state.
Thousands of dollars to send your kid to a free public school is not something that makes a lot of sense, especially when you consider how many states cover it and the fact that Indiana doesn't.
Ahead of this upcoming legislative session, Senator Jean Breaux is proposing legislation that would have the state pick up the tab for textbook fees instead of parents.
This small investment would have a great impact on families throughout the state.
Breaux says a fiscal analysis found it would cost $68 million a year. And with billions in the bank, she says Indiana can and should cover this.
If we can remove that burden for $68 million, which is just a small fraction of our budget, and it will have immediate impact on families, and it will really provide a service that families.
Breaux has tried unsuccessfully to move this legislation forward before. She hopes this is the year lawmakers take action. But to do that, she says parents need to speak up and speak out to help make public education more affordable for families.
I mean, it's public and free education. Our children should be able to take the classes that benefit them most, and they shouldn't have to be doing a cost-benefit analysis about what classes they're taking at a free high school. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
That's Rachel Krause reporting there. Lawmakers and parents are hopeful that with the 2023 legislative session being a budget session this year, this will help propel this bill forward and wipe out textbook fees for parents once and for all.